Welcome back. Continuing the news. The government is this evening defending its decision to foot the bill for staff at the embattled brokerage firm Stocks and Securities Limited. Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark says doing so is the best option to ensure a thorough investigation. Javon Keys reports.
Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark says on Thursday he was informed of industrial action being taken by employees at Stocks and Securities Limited due to the non-payment of August salaries. Ironically, this was the same day an update was provided on the matter by the Financial Investigations Division, indicating the wider reach of the fraud. The Finance Minister says a decision was made to cover the staff costs at the entity.
FID was only able to establish that since investigations began earlier this year. Because they've had the presence of employees who can answer questions that investigators have and who know their way around the data and information that the company has.
He says the government was not left with many options.
Presented with this reality that SSL can no longer pay its employees, we have a choice. If we don't pay the employees and they are no longer available, then that will compromise the investigation. And that's not good for Jamaica. The public interest is served by full ventilation of this matter in a way that has never happened before. We never had full ventilation investigation in FinSac. We never had full investigation in Olint in Jamaica. We never had full investigation and ventilation of Cash Plus and so many of the other fraudulent financial schemes. And we're saying this time must be different. But to enable that, we need to keep the employees at SSL for a little while longer.
As for how much it will cost?
So there are 22 employees. And the total cost of those employees is about $9.5 million per month. There's another $5 million of operating expenses, and SSL also has legal fees and other expenditure. I will provide a fulsome update as soon as all the information is available on the operating costs that will be supported by the government of Jamaica. Now, some people have mistakenly believed that this is somehow a bailout of SSL or a bailout of SSL shareholders. Let me be abundantly clear. Shares in SSL are worth zero, and shareholders of SSL have lost their investment in SSL entirely, and the government is not making any steps to provide any remedy for that.
He says, however, the assistance is being provided on a temporary basis to ensure the completion of the full investigation. But there is a condition that the temporary manager at SSL will pursue the monetization of SSL assets. Javon Keys, TVJ News.